Hello, everyone. My name is Tal Schnell, and I welcome you to another customer service training video. Today, we're going to be learning about how to empower your team, how to make them successful so they can help your customers. My name is Tal Schnell. I'm your customer service mentor, coach, and speaker. And I'm here and I'm really excited about this topic because I think that many of us are always looking for ways to empower our team. Many leaders are asking, how can I empower my team to deliver excellent service? And that's why I want to talk to you about it today. And part of the reason I thought about it is because when we hire people, we train them, we give them this onboarding, and we want to really create a culture of people who would go out of their way. How many times does this happen to you? And you go to a place and you're asking for something and you need assistance, or you really have a problem, and there's always this one person that says, let me get my manager, let me ask my manager. And sometimes you feel that the people in that organization or their company is not empowered to make a decision and really go out in the best interest of the customer and then in the best interest of the company. And I think it's just some great tips for you today that I'm really excited about, because there's many opportunities out there. After all, you want to hire smart, capable people to win that customer service each and every day. And that begins with us, with our leadership. Your leadership is going to guide people to so they can be empowered to deal with different unique situations, challenging situations that happens every day in any business. But you do need to set up some guidelines. We do need to have some tools for your team so they can go out there and deliver exceptional service. And that's what it's about. The success of leader is the success of a team. So your team has to be successful each and every day, and with the resources available to them so they can go out and do their very best. So I thought about some three ways. I'm sure there are more than three ways for your people to go out and deliver exceptional service. And it's not only when there's a problem that they go out there and deal with the situation, challenging situation. Of course, that's when things are really need to be elevated to the point of where your customer feels like your team is smart enough and capable enough to take care of the problem, get rid of the problem right away. So let's talk about some of those ways that I want to share with you. The very first thing that you want to do as a leader is connect your team to a vision and purpose of the customer service goals. And I think that's very important to keep that alive, to keep that every day in front of your team so they know what direction are they going and what is their purpose of their job. When they go out there and deliver exceptional service, it's important to keep that vision in front of them and why they're delivering exceptional service. Why is it so important? So you have a goal, and that's important to reach that goal, but people have to know, how do you get there? What are some of the ways that we can get there to achieve the target, to achieve the goals? And so your leadership role here is to constantly communicate with your team on how to do that with their ideas, with their creativity and innovation. So to be thinking about, maybe somebody has an idea on how to do that very best. One of the things that I'm learning through training people is that there are very, very, very talented, smart people around me. And I may not think of the best ideas to come up with the best ways to maybe deliver exceptional service. Maybe I do, but I really want a sort of a shared collaboration with people of input of ideas on how to execute those and deliver those. Because if people are participating and engaging with that vision and purpose, most likely they'll take action because they're owning it now. So instead, you do have to create a shared vision and purpose together with your team. When they do so, they feel greater ownership to take that path, to take this journey every single day. So involve your team. That's one of the things I'm finding out that I love training people, is because they are energized by their answers. They are energized by their ideas, and they're energized to go out there and really make a difference and make the customer experience a positive one with their ideas as well. So that's number one, is connecting the team to a vision and purpose of your customer service goals. Every organization needs to have customer service goals. If your organization doesn't have it, then people don't know where they need to go, what target they need to hit. So that's very important. Number two, train them on how to problem solve situations and challenges. Now, these things come up as they come up. There's not necessarily, maybe there's a role playing that you can do with your team on a daily basis to practice and see how they are handling multiple problems or challenges that are facing. I can tell you that in the hotel business, there are challenges and problems. Obviously, sometimes we encounter them not as often as one would think, but the point here, or this example, is that you help them walk through those challenges. Look for the thinking. Is it a problem solving? Is it solution focused thinking? Or is it still focusing on the problem, focusing on the blame, maybe blaming another department, or not being the team player? So you need to see what their thinking process is, whether it's a solution focused thinking, or they're really trying to come up with ways to think through each and every step, and how is this going to impact the customer, not only from a transactional standpoint but from an emotional standpoint, because you're connecting emotionally with that customer when they have a problem. So you really need to think through what are some of the things that emotionally I can take care of the problem, and then what are some of the things that really need to be fixed right then and then. So that's number two, is to help them problem solve a situation. Number three is give them authority to make on-spot decisions so it can benefit both the customer and the organization. This is a pretty critical one. When you have people on your team, if you keeping all the decision making and authority in your realm, in your circle, then you're not going to be able to do many things, because you're leveraging on the control. So you need to give up control and give your people the leverage of trust, and this is what it's about. You need to have the ability to trust your team so they can deliver that. And sometimes they're going to make mistakes, but holding on to that authority does not bring any creativity and innovation to your team. So what I'm saying here is that you need to allow some of that control to be pushed back, and so your team can feel like they can problem solve, come up with innovation, come up with creativity in order to move forward. And what it does, it creates autonomy. So autonomy is very motivating to employees. They want to go out there and feel like, you know what, I can conquer this problem. If someone gives me the authority to make a decision here, then I know that I'll go out there and I can solve the problem. So they need autonomy. They need a space where they can flourish and experiment and make mistakes. I mean, that's how we were learning throughout the years. You're going to have to allow them to make those mistakes so they can learn from those mistakes. And as a result, they will get better. And the best way I can think about it is that when we were kids, we were learning, but we're learning from our mistakes. We were learning if we got on the bike, then we fell and we learned how to do it a little bit differently, and then we finally got on the bike and we were able to do it. So it's the same concept, same idea, is that we got to allow our people to go out there and try new things, and they may come up with things that will amaze you. But if you have that creativity and trust, allowing them to innovate in that process, they can go out there and deliver exceptional service. So these are the three ways that I thought about to share with you. Again, I'm sure there are more than three to share with you as we go through this customer service training videos. But these are really important, critical, so you can establish those as a leader in your organization right away. Because your goal as a leader is to attract people to come in with a purpose to your organization so they can deliver exceptional service. My name is Tal Schnall. I'm your customer service mentor, coach, and speaker. Contact me today so I can help your organization to move from good service to great service, and we can develop that in many, many ways. Thank you, and have yourself a great day.